Late swing fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. This is Willie Castro. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The other way. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
On the ground to the left. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Albert Pujols. Hard hit, right side. One pitch and one out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Inside, ball one.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Judge comes up empty there.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Pete Alonso. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Didi Gregorius at the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. That one kicks away from the catcher. To second. Alonso into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Arenado at the plate now, and that's strike 1. One out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That's to third, Bregman. Throws across the diamond, got the out.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup, got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the shortstop. Swings and chases a low one there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. And now the count filled up 3-2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Fred Lynn. And that one fouled off. Contreras sprinting after it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Roy Campanella stepping in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And they'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Top of the third, no score.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's William Contreras. Oh, great stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Double play ball to second. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ohtani swings through it for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Go ahead run on base. Albert Pujols, the next to hit. In the dirt. Man at second. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Toss to Alonso, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And the bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Bregman to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Alonso swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Gets under it and pops it up. Pedroia should have this one. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
This one in the air. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. That one ripped left field. Going. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And it gives him the lead. Fifth, it's 1-0. 1 down. Here's Alex Bregman.
That's a ball. Hey!
There's a strike. Out towards right center field. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lynn in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Chourio makes his way towards it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate.
Number 18.
Yeah.
You have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ripped towards third. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and miss, struck him out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. Takes it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Pedroia in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now Correa up to hit. On the ground. A sliding stop. Onto the pitcher. The tag. And they got him. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. No outs, runner at first. William Contreras digs in now. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, double play. Nicely done. And now Jackson Chourio. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Banks off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Next to hit, Albert Pujols. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out towards right center field. Tatis moving under it. And there's 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge over the top.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Willie Castro. High fly ball, right field. Judge in position. And there's 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here's Pete Alonso. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Pete Alonso with the rocket. Here's Didi now. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's it out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 99.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Alex Bregman. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lynn in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered way back there. That one hops against the fence. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Roy Campanella getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the tying run at second. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, number 18. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Foul ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Chorio goes after that one for strike 1.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 aboard with 1 out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And
on the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first.
No, he's
not
in.
in time. Great effort there. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. Castro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air center field. Lynn gets under it. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Alonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So consultation. Got him swinging. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, number 15. Now he breaks his bat. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Castro sends it to first. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.